Hello all, welcome back to the channel. Today we are given the following question. Which real number is bigger, e to the power of pi or pi to the power of e? So can you guess the answer? Let's see whether you're right. So the e function, e to the power of x, can be written as the following infinite series which converges against e to the power of x, namely the sum from n equals to 0 to infinity of x to the power of n divided by n factorial. And this is just 1 plus x to the power of 2 divided by 2 plus x to the power of 3 divided by 3 factorial, which is 6, and so on. Now, for x bigger than 0, this whole expression here, this infinite expression, is always bigger than 0. From this we can conclude that e to the power of x is bigger than 1 plus x for x bigger than 0. Yeah? So we can estimate all of this, the whole infinite sum, to something smaller, namely 0, and then the whole expression e to the power of x becomes smaller, and then we are remaining with 1 plus x. So that's how we see it. And then we can set x as pi over e minus 1. And the goal is actually just to plug this x here in. 1 and minus 1 cancel out. And then we can multiply by e and take on both sides the power e in order to get pi to the power of e. And then when plugging x into this inequality, we are getting e to the power of pi over e minus 1 is bigger than 1 plus pi over e minus 1, which is just pi over e. And then we can multiply on both sides with e in order to get e to the power of pi over e minus 1 times e is bigger than pi over e times e, which is just pi. And here on the left hand side we are getting e to the power of pi over e, because this minus 1 and e cancel out. So e to the power of pi over e is bigger than pi. And when taking to the power of e on both sides, then we are getting e to the power of pi over e to the power of e is bigger than pi to the power of e. And this at the end is just e to the power of pi bigger than pi to the power of e, which tells us the answer. E to the power of pi is indeed bigger than pi over e. I hope you guessed it right. If not, then this proof tells you the answer. And if this video was useful to you, please comment down below, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more videos like this. Bye bye.